All right, here we go. So number 14. 14. They want secant of arctan of x over 2. This is hard, but we are going to do it together. We're going to do it slowly and follow the logic of the previous problem. So the step 1 on the previous problem was write this in English. Let me write this in English. Are there any questions on writing this in English? Okay, clearly, there is no angle on the unit circle that has this angle. Clearly. So, we need to do what I talked about earlier today, which is to draw the general right triangle. Yeah, we're going. So, thank you, thanks guys. So, let's draw that right triangle. And I want to draw this triangle in such a way, I'm going to call this the right angle. I'm going to call this AK for Andrew Kurth. Okay, this is AK. This angle is AK. Instead of theta, I'll put AK. I think it's easier to think of it this way. So I need to find some angle who has a tangent of x over 2. Tangent, as you all will recall, tan equals SOHCAHTOA. So whatever angle I have, whatever angle has this answers this question, has to have an opposite side of x and an adjacent side of 2. An opposite side of x and an adjacent side of 2. So now, just answer the green question. What angle from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2 has a tangent of x over 2? AK. Because the tangent of AK is opposite over adjacent x over 2. That's it. So therefore, on the last problem, we replaced this with a specific angle. We don't have a specific angle. All we are doing is replacing this with AK. So they're just asking for the secant of AK. That's it. I could have called it theta. I could have called it LY for Leslie Yanez. Could have called it JV for Josue Vasquez. Could have picked anything. FR for Fernie Reyes. DR. Anything. So now we just want secant. So what is secant? Well, let's think about it. Secant is the math word is reciprocal. English word is flip. It is the reciprocal of cosine. Cosine is SOHCAHTOA, adjacent over hypotenuse. If this is the math word reciprocal, English word flip, of adjacent over hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse over adjacent. So here comes the big finish. Secant of AK equals, the adjacent to AK is 2, and the hypotenuse, let's figure that out. And how do I figure it out? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And now, plug in your A, plug in your B, equals C squared, square root of both sides, many of you will want to write this as x plus 2. You cannot do that because x plus 2 times x plus 2 is x squared plus 4x plus 4. There's no 4x here. So really, all we said is the hypotenuse is square root of x squared plus 4. So that just goes right here. So my answer is square root of x squared plus 4 all divided by 2. Questions?